You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me.
What up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a terrific Thanksgiving week. Tomorrow is officially Thanksgiving, so once that's over, then it'll be Christmas. Will be just around the corner. But today I want to discuss what's probably the best, was arguably the best Thanksgiving movie. Who am I kidding? It's the best. It's the best Thanksgiving movie. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. The John Hughes classic that stars Steve Martin, John Candy, and a slew of cameos. Um, in this late '80s classic, uh, the film follows Neil Page, played by Steve Martin, who's an ad executive who is determined to get home for Thanksgiving to his family. But unexpectedly, a snowstorm grounds the airport and leaves him stranded. And so now he meets a shower curtain ring salesman, played by John Candy, who's kind of talkative, but he's got a kind heart. And the two become co-travelers in their quest to get home for Thanksgiving. So they basically go through just about every means of transportation. After the airplane fails, they try a train. When that fails, they resort to renting a car, and pretty much turning the movie basically kind of goes into the same direction as National Lampoon's Vacation, where pretty much anything that goes wrong that can go wrong goes wrong. Anywhere from their money getting stolen to the car catching on fire, just a whole road trip of mishaps that occur, and it's an undeniable. This is just an undeniable holiday classic. Um, it basically coasts. It actually, let's say it doesn't coast because the entire movie itself is terrific, but it's highlighted mostly by the comedic chemistry between Steve Martin and John Candy. These are probably two of their best performances. Um, uh, the film also is has a lot of cameos in it from a lot of character actors that a lot of people may not know their names, but they recognize their faces. People like Dylan Baker, he's in it. Martin Ferrero, Edie McClurg, Michael McKean. Um, and Layla Robbins plays his wife, Steve Martin's wife, and a very small early role for Matthew Lawrence as one of his kids. And but yeah, there is there's a lot of funny moments in this movie, and it's got John Hughes' signature uh, written all over it. You know, it's got a lot of heart, a lot of it's really funny. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of great moments in it. Anywhere from the uh, John Candy's speech that he gives to Neil the first night that they stay in the hotel room, to Steve Martin's rant at the car rental place. You know, where he pretty much drops a bunch of f bombs. It's just hilarious. This is definitely two of their biggest movies, and it's great to see them together. And it's become an annual tradition for me every year. I always watch it on Thanksgiving. Also, along with Uncle Buck, mainly because it's probably, I think, his second John Candy's second best movie, with this one at number one. Um, I watch Uncle Buck probably mainly because it used to come on TBS when I was younger during the little Thanksgiving movie marathons, and he used to always be on there. So it's kind of been part of my tradition as a John Candy double feature on Thanksgiving. So I love Uncle Buck. I can't wait to get around to talking about that movie as well, which was directed by John Hughes as well. Also, um, but yeah, John Hughes, he was big in the '80s, with the Breakfast Club, and uh, he produced National Lampoon's Vacation, and he directs Ferris Bueller's Day Off and The Breakfast Club and Home Alone. Produced Home Alone, and then directed Curly Sue. So this is definitely, like I said, this is a terrific Thanksgiving classic. I love this movie. I love this movie. It really holds a place in my heart. It's got a really good soundtrack to it as well. Great music. Like I said, great performances. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is definitely a holiday classic that you should. If you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't watched it yet, uh, watch it. It's a great movie. Definitely one of Steve Martin and John Candy's best. But that's my review for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you've seen this. If you've seen this classic, what do you think of it? Um, anyway, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I really appreciate your support. It really means a lot to me. Um, but I will catch you guys on the next one.